1007 or 1-800-348-1007.
35192 on a send a text. Maybe I'll work some of these guys in on Saturday night. Band's called Oceans 8 Alaska. Really good from England. We do 2 hours of metal here on Saturdays, 10 o'clock to midnight. We call it 2 hours to midnight. It's me, Corey Roddick, Pat Butler. Playing brand new stuff from A Dying Wish.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much. I heard from some people who have recently gone to see them. Apparently, Emma has a lot of armpit hair.
Ooh.
But I imagine that's just for the acoustics. Brand new music from Dying Wish. Brand new Ministry. Toledo band's pretty good called The Convalescents. Play them. We'll get some old classic stuff in there. Metallica, EZO, Helmet. Your request, local music from Artemis Ward. And we always like your guys' requests, too. So if you're in a band, you can always submit to me or just request for whatever you want to hear. It's 2HTM at WMMS.com. So Saturday night, 2 hours of nothing but metal in all of its forms here on The Buzzard. The Guardians game, that second of two, is happening. But Barry Manilow is at the Romo Fijo tonight. And we have a number of our colleagues who are going to that show. And I thought that they were just coming back from the game and we're just milling around in the suite out there. Rachel, who is no longer here but was one of our intrepid sales staff for many, many years, she's going. Doogie's going. She's out there. I'm talking to her in the break. She's wearing her Barry Manilow T-shirt. And Keith Kennedy, our big boss, who informed us this is the 23rd time he's seeing Barry Manilow. Yeah. Now, I am somewhat triggered by this because when I was a kid, among all of the other music that was played in my house, my mom loved Barry Manilow. So that was the first concert I was ever taken to. My first exposure to live music in a big arena setting was Barry Manilow. I was younger than my daughter is now. She's 7. I was younger than that when my mom and dad dragged me to Barry Manilow. Now, I say that figuratively, but I'm curious how well that show has sold at the Romo Fijo, because I bet it's a lot. I bet it's not sold out, but I bet it's a lot. And to have a number of colleagues who are not only going, but excited to go.
Oh, yeah.
Excited to go.
Keith was like, this is a big night for me.
Yes.
And it's the 23rd time he's going.
With all, I mean, with listen, you like what you like, with due respect. Going to see Barry Manilow should never be described as a big night for me.
Mm-hmm.
Why not?
I don't know what's his biggest hit?
He had a ton of them.
Okay.
That's why he's Mandy, I Write the Songs, Ready to Take a Chance Again, Weekend in New England.
Is that Lola, showgirl him?
Yep,
Her name was
Copacabana.
Lola.
He probably knows Copacabana.
She was a showgirl.
That's exactly how it goes.
She had a feather in her hair and dress cut down there. Where?
See, she knows the lyrics. Good for you. Yeah, Mandy was a big one. Even now, I mean, you know, this was a guy who started off like writing jingles. He launched other people's careers. Bette Midler was one of his backup singers back in the day. And listen, a really obviously talented dude, phenomenal songwriter. He has had an extensive amount of plastic surgery. He has looked strange now for many years, but a really talented guy. You know, he's like almost 80, I think. Still like dyeing his hair blonde or whatever. But that show is happening tonight. So, boy, if you thought it was crazy downtown already between the Guardians game and just the weather changing on a dime, sunny now, but who knows what it'll be in 15 minutes. Add on to that Barry Manilow at the Romo Fijo. They're calling it the Maniloho Fijo Tour tonight. And he is 80 years old.
Is Barry short for barreled?
It is short for barreled, and Manilow is long for Manny. So his real name is Barreled Manny. And
Very rare that people lengthen their last name.
huh? Right. No, his real name is Barry Allen Pincus. I don't know how he took Manilow as a stage name, but whatever. The son of Brooklyn. He's been doing it for a long, long time. I mean, he's like, when Frank Sinatra was alive, Frank Sinatra like, Barry Manilow's the next guy after me that's going to be like this major, 13 platinum albums and things like that. So the last of those old school songwriter, pop, crooner, not even a crooner, but whatever. So yeah.
Easy listening.
I guess so, right? I mean, that was what a lot of pop music was on the radio when I was a kid, was a lot of the singery songwriter, guys that were just brimming with estrogen. But that was the age of that. So when you were clicking around the radio, it was Barry Manilow and the Eagles, and, the format was called MOR, for middle of the road. Wasn't going to make anybody upset. So Barry Manilow he's one of the world's best-selling artists, this says. He has sold 85 million records. So he's right up there with Celine Dion, Poundcake.
Ugh.
Right up there.
I mean, yeah. Cool.
I know to you, no one is up there with her. She exists on Mount Olympus alone, but that's just because she's become so stiff.
No, poor Celine. I want her to get better, go back on tour,
So
I can see her again. I've only been to a few concerts to where I can only see my favorite artist one time around. I've never seen an artist multiple times.
No artist you've seen more than once? Not a single one?
I'm trying to
He's
think.
not buying tickets for people he likes.
I guess
even.
Bush.
He's really not buying tickets.
I was going to say Bush, maybe, because I worked Roverfest when they performed, and then they just performed
Of
there.
all the concerts he's seen Bush.
Well, he's
Bush
happened to
twice.
see them because
I
they
know.
played twice for. Yeah.
I was
Station
like,
events, yeah.
I saw MGK when he performed at the E.J. Thomas Hall at Akron, but I don't know if I've seen him in concert since. So no, I don't think I've seen any concert twice, any artist twice.
I've definitely never seen anybody, even people I like, I would not go see 23 times. And there's nothing wrong with it. It's your money. You like what you like. I mean, in a way, I'm envious of people who can still derive that much joy from something they've been so exposed to.
I've seen John Mayer 4 times.
Yeah.
And I'm going to see him again in October. He's definitely the person I've seen the most. I've seen Zach Brown Band 3 times. I've seen... Those are probably the most. And then, honestly, after that, Black Keys I've seen twice. But those are the only repeats.
I've seen Coheed 7 times.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Seven
And all within
times.
the last 10 years, too.
So you basically see them every time they come through.
Every time they come
Yeah.
through since 2014, the first time I saw him?
I wasn't there.
Yeah, saw him for the first time in 2014, and I've gone pretty much every year since then.
I couldn't even tell you who I've seen the most, and it would not be 7 times.
Kind of seen Foo Fighters twice because I saw them at Rock on the Sonic Temple.
Yeah,
and
I've
then
seen them a few times.
But they only played a few songs at the Rock Hall induction, so I don't know if I saw them, so they were there. Seen Papa Roach several times because
Yeah.
they're always playing
opening for someone.
With another band, yeah.
No, but they're always on. They were on Rock on the Range and Sonic Temple so many times, and I've performed there a bunch of times, so I've seen them a bunch, and they're always great.
Yeah.
They're always great.
Well, there you go. Oh, that's right. I forgot. I have seen Patti LaBelle 43 times.
Oh, there you go.
I know.
Where
I
are my
did.
background singers?
I got a new attitude.
Yeah, that's what she needs.
Did
a
she have
new
an
attitude.
Did she have a new attitude every single time you saw
Every
her?
single time.
Mhm.
And wig.
That's
New
demanding.
attitude and wig.
That's a lot of personalities to keep up with.
You can listen on the iHeartRadio app. If you listen out of state, tell me where. Put you on our map back here of Bureau Chiefs. And you can leave messages, too.
Hey, guys. Hate the show. Just started school this year. Kid asked me how to spell badminton. I proceeded to tell him B-A-G. Just Google it.
How do you spell Poundcake? Badminton?
Bagmitten.
Nailed it. There you go. Bagmitten. Did you see the video of the teacher, a third grade teacher in Oklahoma got arrested because she was drunk on the first day of school?
It'd be like that sometimes.
Huh?
It'd be like that sometimes.
It'd be like that sometimes. You're right.
Day one.
Day one.
She already knew what it was going to be. She's like, all right, I'm not going to fight with you.
People don't think it be like it be, but it do.
That's right.
I'm not surprised that she was drunk. I want to know what she drank. Like, what did she drink? Vodka straight?
Well, I'm going to show you. They have her sitting down at the cop shop and giving her the breathalyzer. Or maybe it's the school administrator. I'm not sure. I'll show you the video here because it was on somebody's body cam.
Ready? Take a big deep breath. Blow, 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 blow.
Her shirt.
Go.
Yeah, it's got like it's like a kid, it's like a t-shirt a teacher would wear for little kids.
Mommy, my teacher has very stinky breath. What does it smell like?
I can't tell.
The stuff that you rub on my wound.
Grandpa.
Hand sanitizer.
Grandpa, yeah. Shows it to the other
You wanna
people
tell
in
me
the
truth?
office there.
How much you had to drink?
I drank last night.
There's no way you drank last night.
Well, I did drink last night.
But I also drink today. She's Mitch Hedberging them.
Yeah.
I've been drinking all
I
night.
used to drink, but I still drink, but I used to too.
I guess I was thinking that these were the cops, but these have got to be the other people at the school.
Like a
there.
Yeah, because look at
Principal.
Like
like
a
an Orlando
principal,
police
yeah.
station. It looks like a office.
This is wild.
What did she
Also,
blow?
why do they have a breathalyzer ready to go?
They probably have a student restraint officer. Or we used to call them SROs. I don't know what they're called now, but student resource officer.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Did you already say how much it was?
No, I'm going to play the
Okay,
video.
Okay.
At school is what he's asking you. Tell us the truth.
I didn't drink at school.
That wouldn't blow that right there.
You blew 2 times the legal limit.
I did.
Yeah.
Here's our drink that you had. What's in this drink?
Okay, so they bring her giant drink over, like
Like a mug?
no, it's like in a plastic thing, like when you get a large at the movies.
Slurpee.
Yeah, from somewhere. And so they bring the drink over.
She got a Polar Pop full of vodka.
Yeah. Get yourself a Polar Pop.
That's a Diet Coke.
Is there anything liquor in it?
Nope.
So if I go into the classroom, am I going to find anything else?
Did you go to your vehicle and drink if we go out and search your car?
No.
So where did the liquor come from? Did you leave campus?
Not today.
Did you leave campus? She's like, not today. Well, ma'am,
Why
today
lie?
is
You just blew 2 times legal limit. Stop lying at this point.
But don't people
Well,
always
she's
do
drunk.
that? I mean, yeah, but don't people always do that? They go, I just had 2 beers. It's like, okay, either you are the biggest lightweight I've ever seen, or
Honestly, though,
people always lie.
she's keeping it together, though, because I've seen, like, some drunk people, and she is not slurring her words. Like, she seems competent. Like, she doesn't seem like falling all over the
I
place.
mean,
that-
she's a public school
2
teacher.
times over the
What do you-
legal limit, though? 2 times
what
over the
does she
legal limit.
teach?
That means that she's just that means she's a regular drunk.
She's an alcoholic.
I was like, she's a quiet drunk.
Kimberly Coates, this woman is 53. She looks a good 10 years older than that. Arrested on the first day of elementary school last week
Oh, my gosh.
after allegedly being drunk while teaching children. This was in Oklahoma, the city of Perkins, Oklahoma.
What did they learn, though? That's all that matters.
Oh, they learned. They learned some things. Somebody reported that she seemed off and that she didn't seem like the same person
Aw.
that he had talked to. Her blood alcohol level was 0.24.
So that means in Oklahoma, the legal limit is 0.12?
I guess so.
Here, it's 0.08.
Yeah, but in a lot of states, it used to be 0.1. They dropped it from 0.1.
So I don't know what. Okay, but see, I don't know what this means, though.
What do you mean?
Like, how do you how do you determine that? I understand it's your blood alcohol content.
It's the
but, like,
percentage of alcohol in your bloodstream.
I get that.
Yeah.
But how many drinks is that for reference for me? Because I don't know how much you have to drink to get a 0.1 or 0.08.
So it's different based on the person, but what they say is that your body can metabolize 1 drink per hour. So that's 1 12-ounce beer, 1 shot of liquor, or 1 6-ounce glass of wine. So your body can
I think
process.
they added malt liquor to that too.
Yeah, so like if you have 1 beer in an hour, your ABV will still be 0 because your body can process it. So to have a 0.24, I mean, that's shots on shots. You know what I mean?
1 margarita.
3 margarita floor.
Yeah.
Which is why they were like, there's no way you just drank last night.
Have you? This thing is pretty accurate.
No, I know it is.
So-
I know it is.
You blew like a 0.24.
I don't know what that means. What's
Legal limit's 0.08.
Oh,
okay?
that's 3
Oh,
times.
Over twice.
So it's 3 times the legal limit. This is even the teachers
They're
don't know
not good at
multiple.
math.
They can add. And this is
Well,
why
I'm
we're
an
letting you
English
go.
teacher.
Do you drink often?
Unfortunately, yes.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to insult you. I'm just trying to
No,
understand
no,
why.
no. I'm seeing a counselor. I'm seeing a counselor about it. So.
And I don't like to go sober because I get nervous.
Okay, no more games, right?
Yeah.
What is in that?
My juice.
My juice.
Blame it on her juice.
Try
So
again.
So he sniffs the cup. They bring in another cup, probably from her desk or something. Blame it on my juice.
dude, so I'm on Stanford's website, and they're basically explaining BAC and things like that. And they say from 0.25 to 0.3, severe intoxication, needs assistance walking, mental confusion.
She's a pro.
Dysphoria, nausea, vomiting. And then over 3, brink of coma, loss of
Wow.
consciousness. So this chick is, according to this, she should be hammered.
That's what I'm saying. She's not a really good example of being like a drunk because she seems pretty with it. She's like, all right, kids, next lesson. Maybe this is her way of like calming down.
Dysphoria, you like that Zendaya show?
Mm-hmm.
Euphoria.
The one time you listen.
That there is wine.
It's wine.
I thought that was from yesterday.
Drinking up here yesterday.
Oh God, this woman, she's
thought it was
like,
from yesterday.
She's ruining her
I
life.
thought that was my yesterday
I
wine.
thought that was before the orientation wine.
And the trouble is, I bet administrators at a lot of schools have to deal with this.
And they probably can't really fire him like that because it's probably some type of.
No, you're getting fired for that unless
Yeah.
you're tenured, which I don't even know if that'll
Not
cover
at a
you.
middle. There's no tenure at a middle school. They're like, Patty, pack your crap.
But it might be like a.
You might get. I mean, you might get the teachers union to go to bat for you, but
But it's an illness. It counts as a mental, or not a mental illness, but like.
well, that's why she said I'm getting counseling. But they can still fire her.
I didn't
Yeah,
know they
just
could.
because you have a problem doesn't mean you can drink at work.
Right.
They might be more lenient if you're like, I'm going to rehab or I'm really trying to get it under control or something.
Right. Might suspend her maybe or something.
I thought that was from yesterday.
Are you drinking up here yesterday?
Well, I brought it from home.
Yeah, we figured that. We didn't think it was from the
I'm gonna cafeteria.
cafeteria.
Spencer come in the back way, and I'll
Oh my
take her
God.
out the back way.
Oh my God.
But she's lied, and Mr. Ogle found a cup that had wine residue in it on her desk. So
Wine residue on the desk. Oh boy, how
Maybe
about
this
that?
is her rock bottom, though. Maybe it'll help.
Well, hopefully she will get help. She said she's seeing a counselor. So the guy doing the breathalyzer was like a local sheriff. So the principal calls in and goes, "Hey,
I got a drunk teacher.
That will kill her buzz, though. Like she's like.
getting fired will kill your buzz. You are
Yeah, that'll do
absolutely
it.
correct."
You get home and you're chilling. You're like, and then when you finally do realize you're sober, like, I'm gonna go into work. Like, wait, did I get fired or was I dreaming that? Was I drunk? Like, I don't remember.
Was I dreaming that I was drunk? Well, yeah, because you passed out so fast.
Was I dreaming that I got fired?
Oh.
Can I call for clarity? Dang, did I get fired, Jeff?
Music you should know, featuring Lizzo.
Just play me the song.
My juice.
This is a good song, though. I guess Lizzo is countersuing her dancers.
For what? Defamation?
For malicious litigation or something? Which is a PR move as much as anything else. You go, screw you. Except then the story came out that 14 dancers got, like, settlements or something. I mean, the chances of somebody in Lizzo's position? I mean, carriage? The chances of someone of Lizzo's carriage doing what she did in the pop sphere, pretty impressive. It would really suck for her if it, like, all goes away, you know, because of something stupid like this. It's just their word against hers. What is her juice, by the way? Just that's like her zhuzh,
Is that
her lady juice.
You know it.
Is it lady juice?
Yeah. Well, I thought maybe like just her swag, like, but I don't think she mean. No, it's lady juice.
It's her gushy.
Oh, God,
It's her gush.
her gushy. Well, maybe if that teacher had had more juice, actual juice.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sorry, that's not the one I wanted for Lizzo. There you go. Okay, I got a break here. You want to go to that Shinedown show? Speaking of great opening bands, Papa Roach. Bill's going to see him again. Shinedown with Papa Roach and Spirit Box, who are awesome. They're coming to do Blossom in a couple of weeks. And if you want to go see them, I'll have tickets for you after the break. And then 5:30, that next keyword to get yourself to Vegas for our iHeartRadio Music Festival next month.
From the Universal Windows Direct Weather Center, WMMS Weather.